Everybody, we are back with another review, and today we are checking out this vintage toy from the Sharper Image, and it is called the Space Blaster. So without further ado, let's hop right into the review. We got this nice little hand cannon that shoots up to 30 feet, ages 4 and up, rapid fire action, special quick loading feature, exclusive blaster sound, and comes with 1 cartridge and 10 discs. So, yeah, this is not small parts, not for children under 3. So, this is from 1998, Minion Toys, but it's something that was distributed through the Sharper Image. We have some instructions on the side here how to load up the gun and the cartridge. But so this is a vintage hand cannon, basically. This is something that's kind of a generic ripoff of Star Trek in a way. The way this is designed, it looks very similar to the Enterprise, but also not very similar at all in a way. I mean, like these two bars back here that rise up, that's similar with the discus on the front. We got some like Millennium Falcon offshoot over here. So it's just like a combination, just sci-fi nonsense in this little space blaster. We have the nice branding here, 98 Minion Toys, made in the Philippines, but the patent was filed in Japan, so that's interesting. Now, without the cartridge in there, with the batteries in, when we pull the trigger here, just makes a nice little phaser sound, and we got some lights here in the Falcon, Millennium Falcon pit, and we got the top blaster, so it makes a nice little blaster noise. We have 2 stickers on here. Everything else has there's no stickers anywhere else. These just have some nice light colors to draw the eye of a child when they're going at this blaster. We have 1 speaker right here on the bottom. Trigger pull is pretty good. And let's check out the cartridge. So out of the, we got here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. We got 13 discs in here. So more than the original 10. You can obviously see it, this cartridge holds more. I could probably put a full 20 discs in the whole. Let's see, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So maybe 15 total you could fit in here. So 5 more than what it came with. It's got a real nice spring on the spring action right here. You can see the spring forces the discs up towards the firing mechanism as you pull the trigger. And we have a live action scene here. It looks like on the bottom. Let's see, the live action scene starts there. We have spaceships flying through space, shooting discs at each other. It's just a retro disc fight in space. Look at that. Yeah, space. So, yeah, pretty appealing. And then the on-off, these are just directions once the cartridge is installed. And you got this little cosmic shenanigans here. Some more over here, some more cosmic shenanigans. So this is originally a $30 item that came out at Sharper Image. And you can see these discs here. Let's check out some of these discs. Well, we'll check out, actually, you know what? Let's fire the discs out. Why pull them out through here when we could just fire them? That would be the best. This is up to 30 feet. But, obviously, since we don't have the range right here to do that, we're going to basically lock it up, load it up, and we're going to shoot it into this empty box right here. And I'm just going to basically judge off the ferocity of the projectile. We could figure out how much it's basically going to shoot. So it has a spin move here where it says on-off. So we're going to spin it on. And you can hear this motor just getting ready to go. So we're going to point it into the box. We're going to fire this trigger. I imagine you probably could get 30 feet out of that. So now we've powered it down by turning it off. Now, the on and off isn't to turn the gun off. It's just to turn on and off the mechanism. Because it still fires when you pull the trigger. It just fires up the mechanism that fires the projectiles. It's like turning on the warp drive on a spaceship or something. So let's check out the discs now that we have those out. So the discs that we have here, these are foam discs. Now I have some that are foam, and they say Space Blaster, sharper image on the side. And then I have some of these other ones, which are like upgraded ones. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the sharper image ones that say sharper image Space Blaster, and then I have 4 of these ones that kind of look like Pog Slammers, and they say Space Blaster. Space Blaster. Same thing on both sides of these little discs. So what I've noticed out of these, just from firing them, is the ones that had the plastic in the center, obviously they flew more direct. The ones that were just foam just kind of whimsically went in whatever direction that the wind took them. But these were a little bit more direct when they shot into the box, and they shot off. So these plastic ones are nice. I'm sure these will definitely get your 30 feet out of these plastic ones. But these foam ones, not that great in regards to these, the shooting velocity and the consistency of these foam ones. It just wasn't there. They just shot kind of everywhere. These were the only ones that shot into the box every single time and were nailing it each time. In regards to this, like comparing to some kind of a Nerf gun, I mean, it's just different. It's more of a novelty toy. It's just a toy that you would be a fan of as a sci-fi enthusiast, I imagine, would be interested in this. Someone who's interested in classic sci-fi or space dramas would probably be interested in this type of tool. It's definitely something that would be geared towards a Star Trek or Star Wars type of crowd, even though they tend to like their own authentic type of toys. And this definitely looks like some kind of generic knockoff between a Star Trek and a Star Wars collab here. But I really didn't like this toy personally as an adult, and I don't know if I'd buy this for my kid. I probably wouldn't. I do like the fact that it flies little discs out of it, and it's not something that's dangerous that could put someone's eye out, which is kind of a plus to this toy. When compared to like a Nerf toy or something like that, I think, I mean, it probably held up in its time period. This was probably a really cool toy. It was probably a hot Christmas toy at one point, but I don't think it holds its water anymore in regards to its survival. More so just a shelf item that's a novelty, Space Blaster. So not branded, distributed through Sharper Image, not formally branded. It's branded as Space Blaster, but it's not formally branded. This isn't a Star Trek, this isn't Star Trek Enterprise gun that shoots discs. It's the Space Blaster. So as far as it's going to go, it's not something you're going to probably want to keep around for a long time, but the mechanism still works 20 years later, and still fires up, still shoots accurate, still makes lots of noise. So yeah, still makes lots of noise. So, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. If you ever played with one of these Space Blasters, let us know in the comments below. If you want more content like this, subscribe to this channel. Have a great rest of your day.